This time, loving on your body like all the time. Thinking of your love like it's the first time. Singing all the songs that just make you in a real, like your body become mine. Always singing till the leaf fall out the trees all day. So it's like, that's why niggas hit the studio, cause a lot of ladies do fuck with me, but they'll be like, oh, but what if it's, they don't see, because it's like a sun right here. It's the sunshine, so every little thing matters, especially if niggas see a little kid around. You have to make sure that the recording is in a way that it compacts something that is in an area where it defeats any enemy that is related to a devil that might say that someone is Chinese, someone is black. This is owned by a Chinese hospital, psych hospital. This is owned by a black security guard. So it means that when niggas do that, people have to be careful, because it means that someone could just come and say that I have to make a good song, because really when you see someone suspicious like that, I'm gonna stay in the light. But if a kid is there and I feel the pit from the kid, it's different than feeling the pit from a collection of cars that's in the area locally. It's different than feeling the pitch of a price of a vehicle or money, you see. So that's why sometimes when the light pitch with a kid will be a different emotion of what I felt when this building was pretty without the skulking, because some people might have to bring their grandchildren to counsel people on why that it might be a beautiful thing of why people live here, because they might get a beautiful way. So just imagine if someone was singing and it was high singing, it was poetic singing, and the sun was in this area, but then all of a sudden it was a whole bunch of different years and suns of things with shadow, because I had to sing about my girl, because the collection, the way that people are collected around here, they look all alike, wearing the same style clothes, the same mood, because if someone comes around here, they might say who is trying to say that they might try to hide in secret and stalk people, because when I joined the military, when I was 19, I joined the Air Force, and now I'm bringing this Fox phone to this area for the first time. After I might have cut through, there was a key, and there was a Apple phone where I dropped in the John, where it could also relate to. Let me make sure that this is my first video in this area with a tablet period, because this is what I put. Because if I say like, the turtle got a song, and his favorite letter B is brown, and that song is what I sing. So it's like, that's why niggas would like it, you see? Because it would be good, but I don't elaborate, because I know that the juicy sun is gonna start dusting with this terrain and not the area, because the sun is related to the Skokie area, but the terrain is related to the Skokie history in the present, with no leaders or identity present of anything. So that's why when some people do R&B, and if they have Sesame Street, it would be good, but if you add poetry to it, it's a different style that would also relate to the combination, because this is a corner gate, but it also means like if there's an A, B, bat, and like a planet, this could be like a frog, or insect, and a crab, and you combine those to two different variables in this area and in this train and in this distinguishment or something, and you will find a song, and you will find the age of the nigga singing it, and you will find the age of the body that will relate to a collection of things musically that wouldn't exist with the terrain and the tree and the terrain of this property and this property of a local store that can't be put in a box, with the sign of how they say that the target can't be investigated for how the chemistry of the building is built for the elements that is like a song. But if it's in one box, how could I pay something in there with one paycheck and buy something outside related to how I might feel if I have fear of how an elephant has to feel fear or a donkey has to feel fear? It's different than the color yellow and the bright, especially when it's spring, because the winter could come in a second and it could change all the things to whatever would relate to a John Elementary Mexican in 1950 will be different than the Skokie 2025 of a hot pitch, you see? So that's why when niggas do like an Air Force, they'll be like, what does niggas do? Niggas do terrain fights, and niggas get solid, because that's why people will say, oh, when I sing, it's a lot of fish that go into ghetto fighting. There's a lot of women that get into ghetto women, you see? So it starts adding up, because people be like, oh my God, it's an R&B song. He got light-skinned, he got black-skinned, so women, they like to see, because what if I was a lame nigga, then women wouldn't really like it, you see? I ball on that body with the color B. Loving the song that God made me, allow me to sing it. Every time your song, I keep that body ringing. Every time separate, sing that light and we get shiny. Oh baby, do you like it when the song is singing? Every time the color is green, like we got to go. Do you feel it like real high, like a mega zone? Every time the stone is pavement, like a body and a rock. The feet is like the Greek singing on the sides. Every time my body flow, there's a little rhyme. Poetry is the same thing through the combination of music, you see. And especially when it's what I feel. No, don't get me twisted. This tree right here is already beautiful. But it's like there's 1,000 branches for 1,000 different years, 1,000 different races in one day, and 1,000 different songs, where anything in this image you wouldn't see, because the audio could change the contraption of what I feel, you see. So that's why when I do a song, people might try to edit the sound in the tablet, that the tablet makes me feel good with the tree. It's like a collection of a company, but it doesn't sound good on the video. And the program of the producer of what I get into this recording that's already here for all these years in the same box. But the sun is shining. I would say this about a 92. So that's why sometimes when people ride the train, they make like a collection of a company when people ride the train, because there's no difference of the political way that there might be how one key of a dog doesn't have any keys from a turtle or a dinosaur in the same line, but all these cars are in the same box. They have the same target heat, but when I feel a difference, I feel a different song. So I sing about a woman, about what I feel. That's why I express what I believe, because then I put my tablet out here for the first time, and I could show if there's any sun bounces off this tree and one of this car, it's a difference than bouncing off of this car, unless it's in the Target parking lot. So if I sing a King of E and the elephant and he gotta take a duke, and I sing a King of D, it's part of life. It's part of the feelings of God. It's part of how people get money, because they have to get money to experience happier things, because if they didn't, they would be a line nigga. So people could even work, but they could go to the spot because they've been waiting the whole time to get that ticket, because they want to go to the spot, because they don't want to be in a box. So I'm thinking of something like a tennis court bat versus a tree bat versus a gate Free Willy, a Willis, a W Willis, and I sing that in the key of E major. I sing that in the R&B major. I sing that in the E flat. So some ladies like it, especially when I sing, but I can't give people individual singing. There's many vehicles over here, but I can't give an individual song, because if I sing a music, then it's like it's too many people, you see. That's why when I use my tablet for my phone, it means that's why I will sing a song, but I can't sing it to everybody, because I'm a young man, age 33. It doesn't have a multiple of how things relate to a music. But if I live in an area like this, what if someone disrespected someone, but they didn't want to respect them, but they wanted me to respect them? How would I do that if someone claims that they pay taxes and can call the police, but I want to speak of things that matter to me, like the beauty in life and the specific difference of why I might see the color of the trees for a certain way? Eventually, when it's a nigga like me, some people will make a sound and they'll be like, what if that was a terrorist? What if that allowed someone to say that they want to get it right when this person in the parking lot was having a job, waiting to get to the concert ticket, but now someone is trying to steal their identity, saying that they want to get feelings and things that don't relate to their life, because they claim that a boy is schizophrenic, because they must have been a real coward to make some type of move that they claim they don't even exist, but they're trying to get a heritage saying he's not crazy. Then why are you making that noise? Love your body drop. I love it when you sunshine, you stay high. And when I sing a higher key, it rises to the top. All the circles.